Good day, Deep and Word family. Welcome to day 110 of our Bible study review. Today we're going through chapters 10 through 12 of 2 Kings. We left off yesterday with Jehu becoming king of the northern kingdom of Israel. And yes, he got rid of Jehoram, the northern king, and Ahaziah, who was of the southern kingdom of Judah. These two were buddy-buddy. Remember, Ahaziah married Ahab's daughter, so they're all doing wickedness together and they're one big happy wicked family. And Jehu is coming to tear it all down. So chapter 10 opens up with a bang. Jehu has the 70 sons of Ahab killed. And all of those who were friends of Ahab in his house, his counselors, those who were entrusted, any trace of Ahab is done away with. And then he tells the people of Israel, he says, "You are innocent. I am the one who has conspired against my master to fulfill the words of Yahuwah spoken by the prophet Elisha." And now we see that the 42 brothers of Ahaziah, they're coming up to Samaria to go hang out with the sons of Ahab, and they meet Jehu along the way. And Jehu asks them, "Who are you?" And they tell him, "We're the brothers of Ahaziah." And he immediately has them executed as well. And then Jehu conspires to get all of the worshipers of Baal in one place. He lies to them and he tells them, "You served Baal little, but I will serve him much." So he calls for a feast. Then he tells all of the prophets of Baal to come together in one place, in the temple of Baal. And he wants to make sure that there's no true worshipers of Yahuwah in the temple of Baal. So he says, if you worship Yahuwah Elohim, get out of here. This is just for the worshipers of Baal. And then he tells his commanders, do not let anyone escape. When he gets all of the worshipers of Baal in the temple of Baal, then he gets out of the temple and he tells his executioners with the swords to go and plunder through everyone. And then they bring out the sacred pillar of Baal and they burn it. And so all of the house of Baal is completely destroyed. So although Jehu did this great work in fulfilling the word of Yahuwah, he did not completely turn away from the sins of Jeroboam, the very first king of Israel, because he still went to go worship at the golden calf at Bethel. Jehu reigned for 28 years, and when he died, his son Jehoahaz reigned in his place. Chapter 11 switches down to the southern kingdom of Judah, and now that Ahaziah is dead, his mother Athaliah sees this as an opportunity to seize the throne. And so she kills all of her grandchildren to make sure that no one else can lay claim. But there's one grandchild who is hidden, and that is because the sister of Ahaziah hides his son Joash. He is hidden for 6 years, and on the 7th year, the priest Jehoiada gathers men and makes a covenant with them, and he says, "You must protect and guard this child because he is the rightful heir to the throne." And so they anoint him, they hold a feast, and he becomes the king. Athaliah hears this great noise, and she's like, "What's going on?" And she's made aware that her grandson is crowned king. And she yells, "Conspiracy, conspiracy!" And Jehoiada has his men lay hold of her in the horse's entrance because he does not want her killed in the house of Yahuwah. I mean, the queen, Athaliah, got everything she deserved. She sowed seeds of death, and she reaped a harvest of it. Then it says that Joash, he enters and makes a covenant with the people so that they are the people of Yahuwah, and he is king over them, and they are in agreement to serve him only. Then the people immediately go down to tear down the house of Baal, and the priest of Baal is killed. Chapter 12 opens up letting us know that in the 7th year of Jehu, the northern kingdom of Israel, that's when Joash becomes king of the southern kingdom of Judah. And it says that he's brought up right and he does right in the eyes of Yahuwah because he is raised by Jehoiada, the priest. And so as he gets older, he has it in his heart to repair the temple. Joash tells the priest to take all of the consecrated money that comes into the house of Yahuwah to use it for repairs to the temple. They agree with him, but then they delay. And then he confronts them because the priests have been taking the money, yet they have not done any repairs. And so he asks them, "Why have you not done this?" And so Jehoiada and King Joash agree that the priests will no longer receive donations, that the donations that come into the house of Yahuwah will be put in a separate box, and the money will be given to stone cutters, to masons, to those who properly know how to do repairs. But Joash did not take away the money that came in from the sin offering and the guilt offering, because that forever belongs to the priests. After this, it says that the king of Aram, Hazael, he starts to come up against Jerusalem. Joash hears of this, so he goes and he takes the consecrated things of his forefathers, gold, things of that nature, and he sends it off to Hazael. Then Hazael stops his campaign against the southern kingdom of Judah. And sadly, the servants of Joash turn against him and they take his life. After Joash, Amaziah reigns in his place. Deep in Word family, that's all that I have for you today. Until tomorrow, Yah bless.